Hello, 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 and welcome back to my Infinity World. You know, I was getting the bug. You know, it's one of those things. You get the bug and you got to play the world, right? One of those things. Welcome to the world here. I want to show you quickly my humble abode if you're new to the channel. Here is where we are at. I've kind of put this world a little bit on hold, a little bit not on hold. But as you can see, we have a pretty decent setup. There's still so much to do. But we're kind of in like this outback area. And I actually had a pretty good idea here, I think. But a lot of the base and stuff wasn't actually working all that great, right? Simple as that. You know, it's going to work. It's still going to be fine. It's going to work great. But there's a few hiccups with it. Let's put it that way. And we do have an ender quarry kicking. Awesome. Torches. I'll take those. I'm out of torches. So we are getting a whole bunch of resources. We're starting to get into that, you know, mid-game is what I like to consider it for the packs here. Basically, once you get an ender quarry set up, you can start doing some pretty cool things. There's some really neat terrain around here that we can quickly search. We have a jetpack and whatnot. We had a spawner up there. It's now in the basement, I'm pretty sure. There's a village that we basically spawned by, a nice big jungle, and then just over yonder, we have, hey horsey, we have like one of those desert hills and a volcano area here. Pretty cool little area. I'm not sure if this is going to show up everything that I've visited. But we have like a little volcano section here. This little area is really nice. But there seems to be a decent amount of water around as well. And I'm pretty sure I explored more than that, but the pack has been updated quite a few times since I last played. So keep that in mind. Alright, let's head on down and let's start with the video. In this video today, we are going to open some treasure to start off with. There's also a couple other things, well, so many other things that we need to do. Here's the inside. Very nice little entryway. We need to get some of that done. We have a nice big smeltery here up in the middle. Going to be very useful and beautiful, might I add. Going that extra mile on details is something that I was focusing on in this. And, you know, I'm also doing that in our survival stories world. So if you are still a fan of my Infinity, welcome back. Check out Survival Stories. Check out all the other packs. That's all I'm saying. Alright? Let's open some treasures. Oh, God. That's so loud. Holy cow. Look at all the stuff we got. And there's still more on the ground. Excellent. Alright. Let's put our gold coins away. Like so. What all did we get? A ton of potions. And ender pearls, gold, emerald, some mundane belts, apprentice ring of Perdito, Ignis. Okay, those are nice. I like those. A whole bunch of potions. Do I have potions in here? I do. Okay, so let's add to the bulk of potions that we have already in the system. And a mundane amulet. Very nice. Now, I think I'm just going to keep those pants. I must have got those from another one. Let's get a few more bags here. I get all these, and I'll show you where I get them from. Oh, God, that's so loud. I apologize. Who designed that? That is terrible. All right. Oh, wow. A nice diamond. More ender pearls. Some knowledge fragments. Very good. Very good. Very good. Another mundane ring. Some more gold. This is pretty good haul. What do we got here? Efficiency 1 and efficiency 1. You know what? Those will probably be useful. I fully believe that. So let's jump on down into the basement here where we kind of started up. Here's our auto crafting setup. Now, I wanted to test my metal with... This pack came out and it had thermal dynamics in it. Right, and it also does have Ender IO, which is usually my preferred to these days, but I wanted to test the thermal dynamics out a little bit more and set up an auto sorting thing with the quarry farm. that we were getting. And so far so good. It works pretty decently. We have an AE starting to get set up, but as you can see, we are pretty much in the early fundamentals. We've started a little bit of auto crafting. We have an auto crafting terminal and all that stuff, but really we just need to get to work. Simple as that on this world. But the AE system's nice, and we also, as you can see here, we have the big reactor. All right, I set this bad boy up. What are we getting again? I don't even remember. Where does it tell us our power? I don't remember where it tells us. Okay, about 1100 flux per tick. Not bad. Not bad at all. Here's where I'm getting all my loot from. You can see down below we have a... Oh, God, that's a blase. We have some blaze spawners and stuff. And just a simple grinder setup. Nothing too crazy. And we also have the skeleton one, like I said, down below. Right there. Beautiful. But that's getting us some resources, some mob essence, some mob, all that juicy stuff. Alright. So I'm going to finish opening up these bags and see how much loot we got again. Oh man, look at it all. Wow. There is so much stuff. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So one of the things that I want to bring up is when I started building this place, I envisioned this as being a little bit hoity-toity. Alright, kind of like a high-tech area. And, you know, I built the smeltery and I built a couple things just because, you know, as bad as it sounds, I needed videos and all that kind of stuff on the series, and I didn't have a ton of time at the time. So here we are in the world, and we kind of have a mismatch of things in there. So what I'm thinking of doing is this outback area here, you know, being like our high-tech area. So this would be like our AE2 system. This would be, you know, the high-tech things, right? And then we need to find an area for, you know, like a general factory and all that kind of stuff as well. And then also a magical area, because again, these don't really belong with a high-tech area. And then same thing with like the mine here. I think again, just kind of closing that off again and going high-tech is the way to go. So basically what we'd be talking about is our big reactor and our AE system, like our big AE system, all the storage and whatnot. And that's kind of what I envisioned for this area. But we have a lot of work to do before we can even get to that, because we need... Was that... Is that to do that? Do I not have the other thing on? But we need to get building. There's a lot of little things that we need to build and get done before we can start going, because we need to start splitting these things up and getting things done. I can't reach it. No. Okay, we're going in. Sound muffler for the win. Okay. What's that spawn again? Is it Enderman? I honestly can't recall. Might be Enderman. Anyways, but yeah, so we have a ton of work to do. We need to find some places, some plots of land as well. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to quickly charge up the jetpack here. Take you. Thank you. Charge you up. Takes a lot of juice for that guy, but it can also go very fast and very far. And I'm going to do a little bit of touring around. I want to explore a little bit. Things are working here. It'll do its thing. Apparently not. Okay. Storage. Sell. Apparently we are out of storage again. Okay. What do I have for auto crafting downstairs? Let's briefly take a look at this together. Let's see. What do I have in here? I have just some generic ME interfaces and stuff, eh? Alright, let's get a little bit of auto crafting set up because we are out of space. And I want to auto craft up some drives. So looking at some patterns here, we need to craft some blank patterns. Glowstone dust. What? Glow. We have no glowstone. 0 glowstone. Okay. I believe this is my nether. Let's go. Time to hunt some glowstone. Now, the nether, if I'm not mistaken, mining ores and stuff. By the way, that's where I'm getting my lava. Good times. Do I? Okay, I have my magnet ring on. Good. What do we have here? We have Fortune 3 on this guy. Give me that glowstone, please. Thank you very much. One thing that I need to set up. I need to actually set up a control for my jetpack. Alrighty, I got my hover mode active. I usually set it to G. I don't know about you guys, but that's usually what I set mine to. And then we can basically get on up here and go to town on all this glowstone. But yeah, so I'm going to get some glowstone, and I think we're going to do a little bit of traveling around and seeing what's out there in the world. Alrighty, so I kind of salvaged, I just made another 1K nice and simply, but I wanted a range to get ourselves, oh god, really? Pure Certus quartz. Oh man, I remember now some of the problems that I had with the AE2. It's not too bad. Drop Certus quartz seed made from Certus quartz dust and sand into a puddle of water. Okay, Certus quartz seeds. Certus quartz seed. Alright, here we go. Seed of the Certus of the quartziest. I have some more dust here. I really haven't gotten much dust, so yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Okay, let's get some of that going. I do have a little acceleration chamber down here. Right here. Good. Like so. It should go in there and not be picked up. Excellent. So once those are done, we can kind of move on to the 2K setup. But for right now, we'll just keep on cruising with the 1Ks. We're getting a lot of items, and for the most part, they're filling up as well. So we're kind of running into a bit of a backlog here, and we really need to improve the system fully. I can't say that enough. There is a lot of improvements that we need to make on this system. But yeah, still pulling in good loot and whatnot. Everything moving pretty decently well. Let's go do a little fly around. I'm going to wait till daytime, and then we'll take a little flight. And I think, yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. We'll make 2 of these once we get that pure Certus as well. And we'll take a flight, and we will see what we have around in this world. It's been a while. Alrighty, so I've fixed my storage situation temporarily, but let's go exploring. I'm thinking, which way? I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I did a decent amount down here, and this is kind of just more islands. So what I'm thinking about is going to the northeast here, past these mountains and all this stuff. I think that's probably our best bet at seeing what's out there. You know, this terrain is interesting. Hello, Node. I see you. I got my goggles on. You got the problem with that. But yeah, this world and terrain, like, was really cool when I first got into the world. I was really excited to have this terrain because I'd never had it before. But it kind of locks you in place a little bit with your style and design, I feel, as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little exploring. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Iskall did a power plant in one of these biomes, and boy oh boy, it looks amazing. But let's explore together and see what else is out there. See, like, I mined out that, got that stuff. Let's head on over to this volcano area here and see what we can come up with. I might do a little bit of the traveling and whatnot off camera as well, just because... Excuse me, sir. You are not supposed to do that. Alright, what do we have? It looks like we have a bit of a desert spawning in here, just in the middle of a volcano. So I might do a little bit of exploring off camera, you know, just kind of wandering the world and seeing what's out there. And if I see something cool, I might bring you guys back in. Mind you, this is kind of neat. I don't think I've ever actually seen this biome. It is ugly. I am not a fan. Not a fan of that at all. No, that's kind of disgusting, actually. Yeah, do not approve. But this one with the palm trees, now that's what I'm talking about, getting a little palm tree action. Alrighty, so kind of nighttime and stuff, but I found this little area here and just absolutely crazy terrain. It's all like volcano, and what do you call this? I don't even know. This is all part of volcano land. Apparently these palm trees are volcano. And I don't know, like, how cool. Tropics, that's what they are. This part here, look at that. Nice little cave that maybe we could build like a factory into. I don't know. That could be pretty sweet. There's a lot of different possibilities. I'm just a little concerned about my building skills with this area. And the reason I say that is, you know, how do you do something tropical that's gonna look good? And then equally over there was like this city. It's got walls and everything, like a village city, which I found really awesome. Outside of that, I'm pretty sure it's mostly just ocean otherwise. We have ocean pretty much all around us. And then we get into a different biome over there. I'm not even sure the name of it off the top of my head. But it's pretty cool in here. I would love to do a build. Please let me know if you have any ideas on this section that's got mushrooms in it. Interesting. Okay. It's not very large, though. That's pretty small. I'm going to start heading back towards the base, though, and clearing up a little bit more of the black, you know, goopy gop from my map and whatnot. But as you can see, like, all of this is just tropics all around and volcanoes, which is really freaking awesome. Oh, just here, look at that. Oh, I'm sorry, that's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. But can I pull off a build that's a factory that's, you know, kind of tropical? I don't know if I can. I'm a little hesitant on that, but if you guys have ideas, tweet them at me, message me down in the comments. I really do want your guys' involvement on the channel in general and as well in this world. So, yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome. That lava is going to cause a big old mess for them trees. Yeah. And then it looks like a ton of a volcano up here. A very large volcano. I mean, we're up at Y146. So, quite the large volcano. Over here, same kind of thing. Again, this area is really cool. We could potentially even do like a volcano base type thing. You know, maybe a hidden volcano base, or maybe some of the buildings will be in a volcano. And look at this tree. Look at that tree. Is that the sacred? Is that a sacred tree? No, that's a redwood tree. That thing is huge. It's gigantic. But we are also very high up. So yeah, those are kind of some of my debates at this point in time. Oh god, that tree is massive. So please let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking, feeling. Oh, it's 2. That's why it's so big. Now, this is another really cool area. We're quite a bit closer to the base. So that's the base down there with the town. And it's kind of like this little valley. That's that desert that I pointed out originally. And it's actually a pretty darn awesome little plot of land. Obviously, there'd have to be, you know, you get rid of some of the water and whatnot. But it'd be kind of cool to have the sandy canyons along with a little bit of volcano. As well as, you know, just general, the theme of this land here is pretty nice, in my opinion. Down here is more the desert, I should say. There's an oasis here as well, which looked pretty sharp. But, yeah, this area too. I'm not sure, again, desert factory? Maybe? I guess. I don't know. What would a desert factory entail? Would it be stone? Probably not. It'd probably be things like sandstone and I don't know what else. Concrete. Probably some concrete in there. But yeah, so there's another great little thing. Also, here's another small little pocket on this side. A lot more hilly terrain, a lot more watery. Kind of cool. Definitely cool. I mean, we could go with a mod sauce idea as well. And this would kind of entail this little area here where you're building bridges across, but your rooms are actually inside the mountainsides. And that could be really awesome too. Let me know what you guys think on those 3 ideas. Please give me some feedback. I am definitely looking for some help on this world, trying to figure out what you guys want to see and where my inspiration can take us, as well as my dreams and my passions. So looking forward to hearing your guys' feedback. That is going to be it for this video though. We are going to call it here. I'm waiting for your guys' feedback, so I won't see another video until I like one of your ideas. Let's put it that way. So there. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to gauge your guys' interest and your care level for this series and all that kind of stuff. One of my big debates, and I decided to put this at the very end because some people don't watch the very end of videos. One of my huge debates in this world is the fact that, well, it's pretty straightforward, actually. It's kind of similar to survival stories. Alright, so that is kind of one of my tough debates. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of the similar things, but we're still just going to be having a lot of fun overall. I have no idea what the Black Lotus does. Index, Black Lotus. The elusive flower. Interesting. Okay. A strong amount of concentrated mana that can be released by putting it in contact with a mana pool that already has some in it. Just tossing it would do... Would do what? What would it do? What would it do? Okay. So, by theory, I can put... Okay, okay. Emits strong magical vibes. What's happening? I don't know what's happening. But yeah, so this one is definitely very similar in regards to the actual mod pack. And I want to make sure that you guys are okay with that and all that kind of stuff as well. So, anyways, please let me know down in the comments, all that stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now. See ya.